Hi everybody, my name is Mikayla Zobeck, one of the Step to Success program coordinators for this year, and I am back with another department interview today. So please introduce yourself with your name, your title, and your role.
Great, thanks. My name is Alyssa Boss. I am the Associate Registrar and Associate Director of Advising. I work out of the Registrar's office and the Advising office. I'm kind of in both.
Wow, that's such a big job, and like big titles and roles too. That's awesome. So how long have you been working at Hope?
I've been at Hope now for 7 years this coming fall. So since the fall semester of 2013.
Wow, awesome. And what do you enjoy most about your work at Hope?
I would say I love getting to work directly with students and kind of help them like figure out college. I was a first gen student, so that was kind of a big thing for me, was having to just like figure out how college works and what that means. So I love walking alongside students and helping them with that process. I also teach a first year seminar, so I get to do that with a whole group of first year students, and I love that.
Awesome. What first year seminar do you teach?
Mine is called #Adulting. So I don't know if any of you are going to be in my class, but I'm excited to meet you.
Awesome. Well, they're going to be lucky to have you, especially like walking beside them on this really hard process of, transitioning to college. So thank you for sharing that. So what is the vital function of the registrar's office?
Great question. The registrar's office, I feel like, is one of those college lingo things that when you're leaving high school, you're like, what is a registrar? So learning what that is kind of a big deal. The registrar is actually a person. We have a registrar at Hope College. Her name is Carol DeYoung. And then we have a registrar's office. And the registrar's office is kind of the keeper of your academic record. So we do all things with your credits and registration. We keep a transcript, which is like the record of your classes and the grades that you earn. We do things with Dean's List if you get a certain GPA. We also do things on the flip side of that, of academic probation. And we can verify your enrollment. So lots of things to do with your classes. And then at the end, we're the ones that award your degree and send you your diploma. So we're kind of with you from as soon as you pay your deposit. We help you get registered for classes in the summer. We help you each semester get registered, and then we get to send you your diploma. So that's kind of your full journey with us. And if you'd like, I can walk through different aspects of our website where you can find different information about what we do as well.
That would be awesome.
Hope.edu/registrar, and it will take you straight there. Or if you look on the directory, you can find that as well. Our main screen kind of just has some like different announcements, and there are some quick links on the right-hand side. One of them you'll hear referred to is the catalog. The catalog is where you can find descriptions of every course we have, all the majors and minors we have, and what the requirements are for each one. And a new catalog is created each year. You're always going to follow the requirements in the catalog for the year you started. So that fall 2020 catalog is going to be your catalog. You can always find that there. Another quick link is to our Gen Ed requirements, which is something every student has to complete to earn a degree at Hope College. And in your first year seminar, you'll get to learn a little bit more about that. You'll likely watch a video of me talking about Gen Ed requirements, so stay tuned for that, but you can find those there. There's information about FERPA. You might hear that referred to. It's a privacy law that helps protect your record. Essentially, now that you're a college student, you're kind of responsible for your college record, and we keep that private. So now's a good time to kind of get in the habit of like making some choices for yourself or asking questions that you have yourself. because we're going to be working directly with you. So that can be a transition from high school where you're maybe used to having portals that your parents can access and see exactly what your grades are and what assignments are due and not due. That shifts a little bit in college. And that's part of our practice of that privacy law. And then there's info about withdrawing from Hope if you ever need to like take a break or you decide to transfer or something like that. Then on the left-hand side, you'll see links to a lot of different things. And I'll point out some like common things that you might want to access. The first is credits and testing. If you go there, you can find information about AP, CLEP, IB, and transfer credit. And that's a pretty common thing you want to access at this time. Some of you may have taken AP classes and you're wondering, what kind of credit do I get for that? So you can find that there. Same with if you were dual enrolled or you ever want to take a summer class at maybe your local community college. If you go to our transfer credit website, we have a transfer equivalency system and you can see how courses will transfer to Hope. Anything that anyone's requested so far to be able to transfer, we add to that database. If you ever don't see a course in there, doesn't mean it won't transfer, it just means nobody's asked us yet. So we can evaluate that if you submit a form to us. And we also have a system called Transferology. And that's where you can say, I want to take Spanish 2 somewhere else. And you can look up every college and university that has approval to that their Spanish 2 transfers to Hope. And you can narrow it down by location if you want to find something close to home. But that's a good one to look for if you have a course in mind you want to take and you're just not sure where you can take it. So those are some common links that students want to see right now. I'll go back. Others on here, once you're a senior, you'll probably want to find information about graduation. Some of our policies and resources are on there as well. Registration and schedules. When you're registering for the spring semester, this is going to be a popular link for you. It's going to tell you exactly how to prepare for registration because it's going to be different than what you had to do this summer. And we give step-by-step instructions for how to prepare. We're also going to email you information. There'll be another video of me talking about preparing for registration that you'll watch in FYS. So you'll have plenty of help with that, but that's the website that's going to help you out at that time. Another one is transcripts and verifications. So once you're in college, places will often start asking you for transcripts. Sometimes it's if you're applying for a scholarship or job. If you want a good student discount with insurance, they might ask for a transcript. And so we're the office that you get that transcript from. And you can request it right online. You have two options. I'll go to the transcript link. You can do a paper transcript. Those are free. We'll mail those wherever you want it to go. And then you can also do an electronic transcript and we'll email a PDF wherever it needs to go. There is a $3 charge for those that's charged by the company that we use for those. So no matter what method you need, you can find that there. The form is right online, so you can just email that directly to us and we can help with that. The other is verifications. Same thing sometimes with scholarships or insurance. They're going to ask for an enrollment verification. We're also the office that verifies you're currently enrolled and registered for classes at Hope. So you can find that there. You can also email us and let us know that you need your enrollment verified. Sometimes they have a form that we fill out. Otherwise, we just write a letter and we send that wherever that needs to go. So you can find info about that there. Finally, this is a good place to find any forms that you might need. You have a student section specific for you. And we have a lot of different forms that you might want to access there. There's that enrollment verification I mentioned. but we also have major and minor declarations. So you might have a major or minor that you're interested in right now. That's great. A lot of you might be undecided. That's also great and very normal. But once you're ready to formally declare your major, which means we're asking you to fill out a form and tell us that's what your plan is, those forms are available online here. We don't allow you to declare your major in the first semester, but you can do it starting in the spring semester or after. But you can find the form on our website. You fill it out, you submit it to the department of the major you're interested in. They're going to assign you a faculty advisor right in that department, and they're going to send it to us to be processed. Right now, your advisor is going to be your first year seminar instructor. So you'll have that person until you declare your major. You'll also see some forms about substitutions and waivers. And that's if you ever have a course that doesn't normally count for a requirement, but you want to request that a different one can, or maybe you've worked with a department for another course to count for a major requirement, you would fill that out. And there's just some other forms there that you might need to access that are linked in other places. We kind of have a quick link for them there. So I would say that that kind of covers the basis of common things that people get from our office and where to find them on our website. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. And then I'll just mention for the fall semester, if you ever need help with any of those things, if someone's asking you for an enrollment verification, you're just not sure what to do, you can go ahead and just email registrar@hope.edu. We can help you via email. And if it ends up requiring maybe a phone call or a virtual appointment or a drop-in appointment, whatever ends up being the best fit, we can help you from there. But starting with email is probably going to be your best bet with that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all of that really important information. For
Yeah.
me, I mean, I'm a junior this year, and some of that I didn't know was all on your website. So that's really important for these students to know and understand where to find all that.
There's a lot of info on there.
There really is. So
when in doubt, just ask.
Exactly. Thank you again for that. And then could you just share where your department is located?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the registrar's office is in the DeWitt Center, and that is kind of behind Phelps Hall, and it's connected to the Student Center. It's right in the hallway that connects to the Student Center. So if you're in the Student Center, you just walk down the hallway towards DeWitt, and you'll find a door with the registrar's office. It's located right next to student development, where housing is, and then advising office is right across the hall from that, and that's actually where my personal office is located. So if you ever have a question for me, you can email boss@hope.edu or advising@hope.edu. I check both of those.
Perfect. Thank you so much.